I've two tough fighters, man. So obviously Liam, I had a tough fight in Darcel. I think that was a great matchup. Again, on that night, some people thought Darcel won, some people thought Liam won. Hopefully one day we can get that fight back on, and they don't. Hopefully they can get it to the point where one of them completely outshines or doesn't have to leave it to the judges and gets a stoppage beforehand. But that's what boxing's about. Like, it shows how great the matchup is when the fight's announced, the winner, and everyone's like this. Like, it's great. But
I think there's a lot of mutual respect between those two. I think they'll come in quite conserved. They'll try and work each other out in the first round, maybe.
Yeah, but look at this fight. Liam's come to us. He wants to fight December. He wants to work towards a belt. He's on our March show as well. We've got a lot of people who want that cruiserweight belt. Obviously we've got two. We've got advanced and elite. Advanced ones are more for your unlicensed lads who are the up and comers. Then we've got the elite, who are more the extensive amateur experience, or they've had pro experience. Obviously there's no point, you can't match the two different experiences like that, which is why we've created two belts. I think we're the only company who has done that. I'm sure that will probably change when everyone sees what we're doing. Like, people like to do what we're doing, and that's not a problem for us. We know we're some of the top boys in the business, and is what it is. People watch us and they do it. But again, that Liam versus Paul, great matchup. Like, weirdly they both look very similar. Like, in regards to shape, size, fight ability, I think Liam's asked for a tough fight. Paul is no walkover. He's had MMA experience. He's as tough as it comes. A lot of experience behind him. Liam's again new to the boxing world, but he's game as hell. And I think them two are just going to clash, and it'll just be a battle of conditioning. I think the style is great, and you didn't have a clue which one to go for on that one.
No idea. I think they'll be reserved. I think that first round they'll try and work each other out, but then I think round two they'll come out explosive and they'll go at it because they both want the win. Yeah. They both want the knockout, you know, and they both want to prove that they're
got good energy as well though between them. They had that like competitive energy. Liam's missus was clear when she said it. She thinks Liam's going to walk straight through him. She vouched for his conditioning. So yeah,
it'll be a fun fight, that one, I think.
Right.
And a contender for headliner as well. So
yeah. Like James, obviously he got a great knockout. He had a tough fight in Akos. Akos absolutely pushed that pace the whole way through that fight, and then luckily James had the ability to get that finish right at the end, which obviously is unfortunate for Akos. But it's again, end of the day, it is the fight game. James is a confident kid. Obviously people frown upon him a little bit of a pretty boy. People don't like pretty boys who look like the models, and he works clearly on his aesthetics, and people obviously like to just take the piss out of that, but you can't take away from him the kid's a dog. Like, he likes to fight. But then you've got Josh on the other side. Like, he's as confident as a game as it comes, and when I seen them both, like, what a fight that's going to be. I don't think either one of them, like, they might be trying to say they're going to try and outskill each other. I don't see that. I think they're both just going to go straight in.
It's who's going to land it on the chin first, I think, on that one.
They've both got that ability. Yeah, when we've seen it, they've both got that mentality of, you hit them, like they'll box up until the point one of them lands a big shot, and then that's it. Then I think they're just going to go to war. And I think every single fan in that room, regardless who you're supporting, if you don't know who they are, you'll know who they are after that. They're up.
There'll be a crowd pleaser for sure.
Yeah, that'll be a crowd pleaser, and I think that could be a contender of fight of the night potentially. That's my bet. Again, not saying that they're the two worst or two best fighters on the show. I just think stylistically, I think them two, they've got that mad confidence, haven't they?
Yeah, but it could also be a 10-second knockout as well.
Yeah, it could
go either way. So
James wants that.
They both wanted it. They both going to come out and try and knock each other's heads off. You know, there's no doubt about that.
I used to do MMA years ago. In 2013, I had one MMA fight and then stopped training. Didn't train for quite a few years, and then just sort of fell out of love with like all that sort of stuff, because you're just training all the time, things like that. And then went back to a boxing session, and then just got the feel for it again, and just thought I'd just keep going. Yeah, and then obviously just aim to get into a couple of fights and stuff. So just looked really professional, like really good, like a good show to be on. So just that's just fancied fighting on it, to be honest. So I think he's a good fighter, to be honest. He's obviously a PT, so he's going to be fit. He looks like he's training for a bit, so he's, you know, his stance and stuff is, you know, he keeps his hands up and stuff, so he doesn't look like he looks like an experienced fighter. So really looking forward to it, because I always want a challenge. You know, there's no point fighting bums, is there? So so you want that, if you're going to go for something, do it properly. So so fair play to him. He's a decent fighter, and I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a good fight. And to be honest, I think it's quite similar to me, so I think it'll go the distance. I'm aiming for it to go the distance. If it stops sooner, then obviously that'd be great for me. So, but I can see it going to the distance, because as I say, he looks fit. I'm fit, quite a fit guy as well. So, but you know, it takes one punch to do it. So, but hopefully it'll go to it can go to the end. So, put on a good show for everyone. Just keep training hard. I want the best of him. So, it'll be a good fight, and probably be fight of the night, I think.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the blue corner, representing Stockport, Paul Maddocks.
Paul Maddocks making his way from Stockport in the cruiserweight division. Paul, impressive 2 wins, 1 draw on his records from On Point Boxing, 44 years of age.
Interestingly called out by Liam Grandin, called out the older man. Liam, 24, calling out Paul, who is 44. But the name Paul Maddocks rings a bit of a bell. I believe he's been around in the MMA scene for a while.
Yeah, I think I've seen him fight before myself.
No stranger to the ring. What a tune.
I wanna take you there.
Matt Kirby throwing some shapes in the ring. Do you know how confident that you are, as hard as nails you must be to come out to Madonna like a prayer?
Oh yeah.
Training's been great. You see it yourself. Second to none, really. I love it. With Denton putting me through my paces all the time, or even if it's just by myself in my gym, I have a routine that I follow. So that experience, now I know what to expect, how tough it can be. You know, you go into it thinking one thing can happen, the next thing you know, you're getting hit by a shot, and you got to compose yourself, come back out. As each round goes, a little bit different. You have to step it up. You have to. It's a learning experience, isn't it? I'm sure this next one will be as well. But I'm just looking forward to getting into the ring and letting all of my training and effort show. Yeah, like as you say, it's going to be a challenge for me, not just him. He's long legs to pop his shots off, but from what I did see, maybe guard comes down a bit, but that was a while ago. A lot can change in that time. So, I mean, I said to you, I don't want an easy fight, which you wouldn't give me anyway. Yeah. It's all about the challenge. So, and again, as much as I want to win, lose or draw, you're always going to take something from it. And the most important thing I can do is bring the best out of myself, and the same for him. So I'm excited for the challenge. I see myself being better than I was last time. I've learned a lot more. Depending on how he comes out, I can only do what I can do, but I can only see myself taking the win. Again, everything's easier said than done, but I just have to make sure that I prove myself to myself, that's it. So each round, take it step by step, press the fight, and don't be afraid to get hit. Just make sure that I come back stronger. I wish you all of the best, but I can promise you've not had a fight like me yet. So you're in for it. As soon as you step in that ring, we're toe to toe. Let's see what happens. But good luck, and I'll see you in there.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the red corner, representing Manchester, Liam Grandin.
The Manchester man now, making his way to the ring. Really setting the stage, this one.
Matt Kirby digging this entrance track, just confirming that it's 3 threes for this cruiserweight scrap. Both men mean business here.
The 3 threes changes the whole pace of the fight as well.
Yeah, it really does. In 3-2s, you've got to sort of
work quick.
You've got to work quick. That's a good way to put it. Work quick.
3-minute rounds, suddenly you've got a bit more time to play with. You can play with your opponent a little bit more.
I wish they had a slightly more different shorts on, to be honest, because they both look exactly the same.
He fights and represents for the gym On Point Boxing, halfway of Stockport. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Paul Maddocks.
Paul Maddocks in the black shorts, silver boots, black gloves.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent standing in the red corner. He fights out of Denton, fighting halfway of Manchester. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only Liam Grandin.
Liam Grandin, black shorts with a white and green trim.
Here we are now. The 2 men facing each other in the ring. Paul Maddocks, Liam Grandin. One of the most anticipated fights of this evening. Let's see what happens in this 3-round fight. Liam sticking to his jab quite early, but Paul showing his experience here. Both men ended up in the clinch.
Very fast start from both men.
They're both really showing what they're made of.
Both quite slick operators here, aren't they, Brano? And at the heavier weights,
Oh, absolutely.
there's some serious power in them shots, and to be that good at and technical and throw power is a very, very dangerous combination.
Oh, it's a tough thing to do.
Paul Maddocks ducking down there, going back to the MMA days a little bit with a takedown.
Liam looking a little bit better when it comes to actually landing those shots, though, at the minute right now.
Yeah.
Especially when we end up in that clinch. You know, he's working the body quite well when we're in the clinch. Paul Maddocks having a bit more success, though, on the outside. Keeps engaging in that clinch. Like you mentioned, Paul Maddocks, with his MMA experience, is it a bit of instinct to end up in that kind of grappling scenario.
Just maybe slightly more comfortable in there, would you say, Brano?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of a comfort thing for most boxers to end up in that clinch. But Liam doing really well with the clinch.
Good slip there.
Brilliant.
The jab's going to be the factor here. Both men decent at unloading shots. Good left hook to the body and then the head there from Liam. And we are right up close to the action here. We can hear all these shots thudding in.
They're thundering in those body shots.
I'd say get some more work behind the jabs from both men, really.
Paul doing a much better job now of actually selecting his shots. Nice entrance there from Paul Maddocks.
So Liam Grandin looking to really push forward here with his career and call Paul out. This is going to be a tough dogfight, this. Whoever comes out victorious here will have earned it, definitely. The ref just calling time. Someone's gum shield been spat out. I have to think, at least wipe it down for me, ref.
Oh, a thunderous body shot from Paul Maddocks.
Slightly scrappy at the minute, Brano.
Very scrappy fight.
A lot of work being done on the inside.
Brilliant work for both men here. Oh, a great stiff in hand.
Sniper of a right hand there.
The boy's doing a lot of damage to the body. It'll be interesting to see how that continues on coming into the second round. Corner teams looking at giving their fighters some advice coming out into that second round. I think if I'm in the corner team in this one, what I'm looking for now is both men falling into that clinch a lot. I think whoever can do better on the outside game will show the judges that they deserve to be victorious.
Yeah, Liam's corner saying that Paul Mallett's not moving his head. Throw them straight shots. Let change levels and throw the straight shots.
They're very, very right. Not much head movement at all. Constantly coming in head first.
Yeah.
If you do stand tall and throw straight shots down the middle as he's stepping in, you'll land, and you'll land the shots you want to land.
Again, we've got 6 minutes left to fight in here. That's a long time, that, you know.
It's a long time to be in the ring.
Liam not particularly listening to the corner and slinging hooks here, but effective. There we go. 1, 2.
See, the longer shots are working there for Liam.
I'd try and step away from the dogfight.
But Paul's not letting him, though. It's easier said than done when you're in there.
He's a tough man, Paul, isn't he? He's been in the game for
a number of years.
I don't want to make him sound old. He's been in the game for a number of years. A very, very good fighter. Tough man.
To be fair as well, Paul is doing a great job of holding the range with the jab as Liam steps in.
He's making it a difficult fight for Liam, isn't he?
He's making it a really difficult fight.
Yeah, lots of holding. Both men decent at tying up the other man's arms and then unloading, you know.
It's good to see.
Like he's got.
Here we go.
It's looking like a bit of a war of attrition here. As opposed to the cleaner shot being landed and hurting your opponent, I think it's going to be a case of grit, determination, and a real battle of attrition. Who's had the stronger camp, who's worked the hardest, whose gas tank is going to last the longest, because these boys are just standing and slugging it out.
You know, for me, I think Liam did a better job in round one. Yeah. So far in this round, Paul Maddocks is just working a little bit more.
I mean, that's exciting. If it stays like that, exciting going into the final round. 1-1.
It's that jab, though, as Paul is stepping in. It's working well for him. He's stepping in with his shot, then engaging in the clinch, then scoring in the clinch. It's not to say that Liam isn't scoring in the clinch. He absolutely is, and he's doing a great job in that clinch. At the same time, are those body shots going to take a toll for both men?
A little bit of a cut on the bridge of Paul Maddocks' nose there. Now that could be a few things really. You're in the clinch quite close, you could be banging heads and all sorts, but there is a cut on the bridge of Paul Maddocks' nose there. But I do agree with you actually, Brano. I think we've had a round to one boxer and a round to the other boxer, and it is just a battle of attrition. Neither man is stepping down from it. It's great to see.
That cut opening up in Paul Maddocks' nose now. Oh, Liam, though, really good attack there.
Yep.
That could sway the judges, you know.
Both corners getting very animated. Nice little sidestep there. Change the angle.
10 seconds on the
clock. Oh, he hit him with a big right hand. I think he stumbled him there. I tell you what, we have set up for a penultimate battle here in the final round.
It's anyone's game to feel that play.
Liam Grandin's corner very animated. He's asking for 3 minutes.
It'll be interesting to see how they take this fight now.
Yeah, who wants it the most? I think. What do you reckon, Brano? I think that is what's going to decide the winner
factor
here.
Yeah, no, I'm completely with you, Miles.
I think both men incredibly tough, incredibly hard. Worked, obviously, both in really good nick.
Good talent.
Good talent.
I could see both men trying to play the outside game a little bit more.
Do you think?
I'll be honest, it's hard to tell who's dragging who into the clinch more.
Yeah.
I think both are playing that clinch game a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And it'll come down to who's just a better boxer on the outside.
Take
the
what,
clinch out the question because they're both scoring well in it. It's who's better on the outside.
a hell of a mouse on the head of Paul Maddocks as well. Just left of the temple. Good left hook there.
Beautiful.
They're the risks of when you go into the clinch, aren't they, Brano? If you're the risk of cuts on the bridge of the nose and lumps on the head.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sharp objects in the clinch, like elbows and foreheads that
can do some serious damage.
The crowd egging the fighter on, shouting he's tired. I'm not sure which one he's talking about, but neither men are stepping back.
Paul Maddocks seems to be taking some big shots there.
Takes some big breaths as well, isn't he? Oh, did he
Paul
get one?
Maddocks.
Was that?
Oh, he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
I think he's hurt then. He winced.
He's holding on for dear life, though.
He wins.
He's managed to weather the storm.
Really good matchmaking, a 50-50 tough fight here for
Very
both men.
good fight. Paul looks to be really hurt here. He doesn't want to take many more of those body shots. That's good.
That's good.
His head's down. Let's see some boxing now. We've got 1 minute 30 left of this class contest.
Really good back and forth, Brano. No, neither man taking a step back, are they?
No. They're here to fight and they're here to show their stuff.
Sometimes, you do forget you are in a fight. And if you put it on someone like that, then, you've really got to go out there and win the fight.
Paul Maddocks probably doing a little bit of a better job now.
There's a lot of fight in these fellas. The crowd encroaching on the ring. They're loving it. They're loving the action.
It's nail-biting stuff, this. It's so tit-for-tat. It's anyone's game, really.
The ref doing a good job of getting out of the way there because these boys are just fighting in a phone booth, really, aren't they? This didn't need to be in a ring. You could have put it in a phone booth. They are just slinging leather.
20 seconds left on the clock. Who will come out victorious? It's anyone's game in the last few seconds of this bout. Here we go. Tanking each other now.
Oh,
wow.
Great finish.
Nail-biting stuff in that contest. What a fight. I tell you what, Miles, it's a tough one.
Are you going to call it, Brano? Are you keeping that one?
I actually can't call this one.
Can't call that one. Tough.
Too close to say. I will say, if I'm the judge, I think you're just taking the clinch out of the picture. I think both of them were active enough in the clinch where you just kind of say, you know what, I'm not scoring the clinch, which I think is fair. So it comes to the outside game. But then who won the outside game, Miles?
I know. It'd be a shame if this was a draw because both men have put a lot of effort into this. You'd want to see a winner, but I tell you what, both men are winners. The fans are winners. Really good scrap, gentlemen. Well done.
So ladies and
brilliant
gentlemen,
fight.
A massive round of applause.
Well, here we go. Time for the
So ladies
judges'
and gentlemen,
decision.
after 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges. Your one judge scores it to the blue corner.
It's a split, ladies and gentlemen.
Your other judge scores it to the red corner.
Who will be
So ladies and gentlemen,
victorious?
your winner by split decision in the red corner!
Wow!
Wow.
A good win for that man. Let me tell you,
Really well done there.
there's no surprise on the split decision. It'll be interesting to see the judges' scorecards for that one. But
Yeah.
Liam Grandin comes out victorious.
Liam Grandin's corner are going crazy. The fans are going crazy.
They worked hard for that one. They're close to us. The passion was really, really great stuff.
Really, really hard fought battle there. Deserved to win. I think someone deserved to win. It was so close. It was really difficult to call. I'm really glad I wasn't a judge on that one, but I think the correct decision was made. A lot of heavy shots on the inside, and we're going to go over to Brano with your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by your winner, Liam. Let me tell you, that victory must feel sweet.
It feels great. I expected nothing less than that, to be honest, especially from what Dane has said to me and what I've seen in his last fight. And from what I've heard about him, yeah, man, he exceeded that. But yeah, I feel great, and I'm happy for the victory, definitely.
He made it hard for you. Wasn't an easy fought battle. Listen, what do you think's next for you now, Liam?
So, I'm waiting. Hopefully that's what's next, because the first match was great. I'd love to have a rematch with him, and if he wins that, maybe a third, hopefully. But I don't know, I'll be back here. Hopefully it's for the title, which I think this one was supposed to be. So my opponent stepped in and gave me a great fight. Now I'm better prepared for the future, so see what happens, but training and rest.
Enjoy that Christmas time. Title fight next year. That's exciting. I hope to see it. I think you definitely deserve it after that fight. Well, Liam, it's a pleasure. You go enjoy victory, and we'll see you again next year.